Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, the podcast, the football podcast, live here at the G4 Claim Studio in Wishaw. How we doing, Bob?
Not bad. I need to tell you something, we're no live, people are listening to us recorded.
You know
I always get mixed up with that, because I sometimes go live breaking news now, but it's not, because the time it goes out, we're fucked.
You should always say, breaking news at time of recording.
Mm-hmm. No, it's recorded live.
As live.
No, as live means that
it goes out unedited. Let's
talk about Bob making a nasty sale there.
Oh, that was funny, man. That was funny, right? So we're on our way into the studio, and I says, you know, we're filming this Friday morning. I've never seen this hour on my clock for a long fucking time, right? So we're driving in, and I says, Stevie, do you know what? I'm a wee bit peckish here. I'm going to phone the boys, see if they want anything brought in. Grado, you want in? No, I'm going to go to Tim Hortons. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go to a well-known donut place. I says, all right, Grado. I says, well, we're going to maybe go to a well-known burger joint with the golden arcs.
Arch.
McDowell's. We went to McDowell's, didn't we?
McGee's.
So decided, fuck it, we'll phone it, we'll be lazy, we're running against time here, we'll phone it. So I says to one of the gaffers in here, I says, listen, we're waiting on a delivery, he gives a shout when it comes. She says, listen, I'll get one of the girls to bring it up.
I didn't know that.
So the lassie,
somebody could have fucking told me that.
Ben, what was the lassie's name?
Nicola. My wife's name, I know.
Nicola come up, she was kind enough to bring the McDonald's up to the studio for us. Stevens answered the door and tried to tip her a $5.
What's that for?
No, I turned around like that. Any change?
Any coins?
So I had a deep sea diver in my pocket, man. I went to get it, and she just took me like that. What for?
What you give me that for?
Your face just pure went deep crimson.
Do you know what? His face turned into the Aberdeen homestuck.
Do you know what? The moral of the story is Purdens are good tippers.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
Remember that guy wrote in a different show that we used to do saying, told Disney tip?
Told Disney tip.
Remember?
I do remember
He was in his fucking car before I could get my wallet out of my pocket.
Did I ever tell you about the time the DPD driver came and how they asked for a photo of the package? And the guy went, can I get a photo? And I asked for a selfie. I was like, I need more mate to put this down. Put my 100 on. He's like, no, evidence, the package. Fucking mortified, man.
Right, you see, you're talking about folk coming to your door, right? Right, now this is ridiculous, right? Saturday, right? It's Saturday night, anyway. My door goes, and we were out in the back garden. I was like, I think that was the door, but it wasn't my bell, my ring doorbell. It was a chap at the door. I went, nobody there. Went back through, I was like, I'm sure that was that door, but there's nobody there. The next thing, bing bong bing, the ring doorbell. Right, so I go again, there's nobody there. Wow, what the fuck's going on here? So I look out the window, and the next thing I see, loads of wee guys coming out of my neighbours.
Oh no.
Right, coming out of my neighbour's drive, chap my door and running away. Right, so I opened the door, I went like, what he's doing? And there was a fucking adult woman with him.
That's Colt Bridge.
Right, this is the best part, right? I went like, what are you doing? And she just looked at me, I went like, you're a fucking adult, what are you doing? Right? And she went like, this is the best part, she went, they're only kids. Right? And I went, but you're an adult. And she went, but they're only kids. And I went, but you're a fucking adult. And she went, oh, boo-hoo.
So hold on, she was justifying playing sharply.
Right, this is the best part. The wee guy turns around to me and goes like, I mean, she's just over for Ireland. Right? So I went, do you know that? They're over for Ireland, they're having a party, she's out playing with the mains, fair enough, right? So, I'm just after night shift, Grado, I go to my bed. The next morning, so I'm at my bed, open my door, and there's no fucker there again. Right? So I went, fuck this. Start a t-shirt on, trainers on, over to the wee guy's gaff. Right? Over to the wee guy's gaff, right?
Walk, it just reminds me of that walk.
But pure angry, you've got me out my bed walk, right?
Henry Hill and Goodyear walking across the street.
had to fucking here, hide this for me.
Sammy's at the door. I was a little turned
No,
on.
that's the best part. Sammy wasn't in, right? So I went over to the door, trapped the door. I went like, it's two wee twins, right? It's two wee twins that stay across the road from me, and they're lovely wee guys. They're lovely wee guys,
I
right?
thought when they're chatting your door, right?
So I've trapped the door. I went like to them all. I went, do you know where the boys are? Right? And she's went like, no, what have they done now? And I went like, listen, I say, see, last night they were chatting my door, but there was an adult Irish woman with them. Right? And she's just went, I went, but they've just chatted my door there. I says, I've got them on my Ring doorbell. Right? See, the way I've said it, she's been like, we'll delete the video. Right? So I've been like, no, I didn't mean I was going to like put the video online or anything like that. I meant, just in case she didn't believe that they were doing it. I went, they're running up and down their street chatting doors. She's been like, right, I'll speak to them. No, 10 minutes later. Chap at the door, right? Open the door, wee guy standing there, he's selling it. It was him and all his mates, right?
He's took it.
He's took a dairy, right? He's took a dairy for it. So the wee guy's standing there and his lips trembling, right? And I went like that. I says, listen, pal, I says, it was just because I was at my work last night. I was getting ready to get up for work.
To see another time maybe if you want to chat with Donald about his time back.
No, but Stevie, he started greeting, right? I've been like, I says, listen, don't worry about it. I says, it's fine. I used to do it when I was a wee boy and all that. I went, give me a high five. He's given me a high five, and as I've given him the high five, I've looked up and his dad's standing at the door, across the road, standing at the door. His dad's went in, I was like, right, as long as you know that I'm no that old bastard in the street. I don't want to be that old bastard.
Do you know, I think that is quite worrying that they're picking your door?
No, it wasn't just my door. It was, they were doing it with everybody. It just so happened that I was a fucking idiot that went to the door twice.
You're going to be like the guy in Home Alone at the start, man. It's out shoveling the snow.
Oh shit, it's old man Toll.
It's old man Toll.
It says that he puts the bodies in the salt, and the salt turns the bodies to mummies.
Yeah, see, when I first moved in, oh no, it wasn't my first, was me and Stephanie, because we moved, we stayed in Drossen for during the lockdown and stuff like that. And when I moved back, all the ways in the street, we're all going, oh, Grado's back in the street, and they kept chatting my door, right? And it was one night, and Stephanie had never saw it, but this one night they came to the door, right, and Stephanie was standing behind me, and they chapped the door, and I opened the door, and they went, is Grado coming out? Right, to me.
Mate, I never went out and played with him.
Right, I went, I'm just about to get my dinner. What did I say? I'm just about to get my dinner, I can't.
Do you know what I'm not getting through this whole story, but
what?
The fact that maybe there was a wee family gathering, right? But one of the adults went,
I know.
we'll take you out and play trapdoor, right?
She was smiling, but she's probably used to running up and down the Falls Road.
Oh, dude, that's brilliant, mate. That is fucking
Oh, I tell you this, man, right? Yeah.
Oh, mate, I was getting off my heat. I'm like, but you're an adult.
They're only wains, but you're an adult.
No, it's not even as if she was coming out to get them in. She was running about playing with them. The best part is, the reason I never seen her straight away is because she was hiding it in a car.
Yeah, I tell you this one, right, the other day, I'm in work, right, remember that photo I sent you? I was like, you probably don't remember the group chat. One of the extras, right, really nice woman, really nice. She get talking about it and all that, blah, blah, blah. So then we finished that scene. We're on to the next scene. Can't go into too much detail about what was doing the scene, right? But it's only me in the scene, right? It's only me in the scene myself, right? In the garage. So one of the cameras...
nightclub?
No.
But
Just you standing in the middle of the dance floor.
Montego Motors.
What?
Montego Motors, it's called.
Montego Motors.
Alright, so one of the cameras is on the grun looking at me that way. One's on the dolly looking down at me, right? So in the scene, I need to shout, help! Right? Pure loud, and then...
Did you do it like that?
No, I'm not going to... Want me fucking diffy? Help! So...
Mate, Bob's in trouble.
Right? So I'm doing that, and then at another point, I need to go, is anybody out there? Right? So it's
Is this the end for Chelsea Bob?
Right,
Tune in next week.
No, we're doing the scene, right? And the garage doors rattle a lot, so with the noise and all that, they lock them so they stay still. So I'm getting right into the scene, right? It's just myself. You get a wee bit of 5 minutes when I seen yourself, so I'm getting right into it. Screaming help, blah, blah, blah. During the take, all I hear is... I can't get in, the doors are locked! I can't get in, what's happening? I'm going, what the fuck is happening here? So we cut this wee SA. She really thought something was wrong.
Oh my God.
Everybody stopped in their day and going, what the fuck's going on here? Right? And she cause I'm that in the fucking moment, in the scene. I kept going thinking something doesn't feel right here. But then I kind of stopped because I just seen Ryan, the camera operator, going, what's going on? And she's really panicking trying to get in.
God, man.
And she's from Lithuania. Right, so it was funny hearing her screaming as well. She's like, I can't get in! She's like, and I'm like, what is going on?
That's funny, that. What lassie that we filmed with for Scott Squad, she was from Lithuania as
Her has
well.
a tattoos.
Curly brown hair?
No, blonde.
No.
So then I goes out, man, and the lassie's mortified, man. She's I'm so sorry, I thought something.
So you ruined the full take-in, basically?
Aye, but it was fucking hilarious, man. And I was like, look, I'm sorry.
Because I take it because there's a wee porta cabin next to the.
That's where they all sit, that's where she was.
And she's obviously been sitting there getting that.
She was there, she's heard it, and Gabby.
Was she the only one? Was she the
No.
only supporting actor? Right, so what's happened is the rest of them have went, you better go in and check him.
But wee Gabby, the third, she's standing there. So it's almost as if she's come running round for the extras bus. Gabby's not been able to stop her because she's halfway on Montego Street and she's literally trying to kick the fucking doors on, going, I can't get in! Are you okay? I can't get in!
That's brilliant.
And then wee Ted, the first day, he's going, it's not real. He's alright. But that was it.
I just remember the time I took my mum to River City.
Oh, man.
And one of the scenes, somebody was calling me fat or
Yeah, it was
whatever, and my mum
brilliant,
thought it was real annoying. She went, don't you talk to my boy
Don't
like that?
Don't talk to my boy like that. And
Fuck's
he's,
sake.
I was like, your auntie Jackie, you know?
Rosie,
Right,
Margaret
Rosie, and he's like that. And Rosie kept going on and on. And at one point he's going, Rosie, you're going to have to get the fuck.
I brought like my full family to film and they just fucking gave me a neck. I was like, eventually I was like, you're going to need to get to fuck.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh, right, so round up all my stories then.
I think that's about this week, man.
It's
Busy
busy
week.
seas, man.
You've been busy, haven't you? Can we just mention? No, I wasn't going to mention that. Do you want to mention that?
What?
We were talking yesterday, no?
Do you know what? Grado's no spoke to
not.
that many cows in a field since he used to go to tea in the park.
No. Because they'll know it's them I'm talking about.
He can't.
Aye.
fuck.
I've got to film with him for like
That
a
was
month.
a good
so-
fucking joke, I know.
Right,
Bastard.
boys, can we all just take a wee moment to check each other's attire? What are we thinking? Ben, how are we looking?
There we go.
Producer Ben's got one on as well. Aye. A pint and two shots in association with G4 Claims. So you get a wee quarter zipper with the t-shirts.
Yep.
Me and Grado went for the quarter zipper.
I've got scuba bag of diving gear.
That's not a fucking bib tube on me, innit? I told you double XL. Ben,
What did you get? Just XL?
I mean, can you believe it's something that's an XL as tight as this one? Mate, it's dark day for Grado, man.
Do you know what the thing is with Grado, right? I share a dressing room with him doing panto every year, right? And that looks
Fluctuates so much.
That looks a wee bit, but it still looks good on you. But he's got such a slender arse, and a bottom half is.
I know he's an upside down triangle, isn't he?
Aye.
I've always said I've got like the top half of like Russell Grant, but the bottom half Linford Christie.
The bottom half of what?
Linford Christie.
Top half of Russell Grant, bottom half of Peter Grant.
I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I think a lot of fat guys have that because you're carrying so much weight, man. My legs, because I'm good at squatting. See all that skip leg day shit. If I went to the gym,
Never
that's
skip
all
leg
days.
day, bro.
I'd always just do legs because legs are my strongest thing. I can get all the fucking hang on it. I can see that pressing, the leg press.
Aye.
Doddle.
I see. Really, it's real. I'm really.
I've seen you doing your 10 squats before a match.
So I do 10 squats and 10 press ups, and then touch my toes, and then that's my warm up.
Confessions of an athlete.
That's it every time.
Confessions of an athlete.
Speaking of that, what about Serena Williams retiring now?
I know, and Federer.
It's just because they two obviously go through the same regimen as Grado.
I mean, see, when I've told you about wrestling in Cardiff, I mean, fucking hell, man. I was a mess.
Saving you were sleeping in your dressing room?
Sleep, right. My match was at, 1:30 in the morning, and at 11 o'clock I went, I need to go back to sleep.
Aye.
And they had to phone and wake me up. I was sleeping in a tour bus, man. Fucking had to run out and go and wrestle, and it was just, I can only describe it as like a slob in a leotard just rolling about a ring for 10 minutes. It was...
A slob in a leotard.
A slob in a leotard rolling about, and nobody was giving a fuck.
Mate, it was half 2 in the morning. Everybody had been at fucking a 4-hour WWE show before it, know what I mean?
The crowd were alright, but I need to...
Tell me this, man. Were they all rubber? Were the crowd all rubber?
Oh, they were alright, because it's been a long day, especially going to see... Did you see Drew McIntyre when he came out?
Big Drew?
He went...
Singing with Tyson Fury and all that?
He sang with Tyson Fury, but he went... Tyson Fury sang his song, was it American Pie sings, and then Pierre Drew goes like that, he goes, how about we all sing Sweet Caroline? And then they all went, and he went, what was he sang instead? So Sally can wait.
That's right, so he did.
He said, let's sing Sweet Caroline,
and then he started singing Don't Look Back in Anger.
I know what he's done, he's went, I can't fucking remember what's the Sweet Caroline.
Aye. So he started singing fucking an Oasis party.
You know what he's done? He's like, fucking hell. I forgot the fucking words to Sweet Caroline, man.
I seen his wee kind of pep talk for the Rangers before the Old Firm game.
That's how we lost.
Done them a fucking right turn.
Aye, he did.
I think he's been sending them in videos the last 3 games.
Anyway, speaking of Rangers, are we going to get on to the football then?
No domestic football this week, so all eyes were on the Champions League.
By the way, I'm coming in this nude because I've no saw. I mean, I saw.
Did you see the Rangers game?
I saw parts of it. I watched it in a fucking Brewers Fair.
Oh, that's pure parties, man. Pure parties. Did you have your big plate?
Mate, £7 sirloin steak. £7 sirloin steak.
£7.
£7 sirloin steak, man.
You should have upgraded and went for the tenner one.
You miserable bastard.
So
Mate, £7 a steak, Did you finish it?
Of course I finished it, but it wasn't the best. It was right.
No wonder you're an upside down fucking triangle.
It was
Right, wait a minute, man.
Was it shite, aye?
It was
I
a
know.
£7 steak.
I know what Credo's been doing this week, right, and it sounds like it's been really hard work, but to watch your team getting pumped in the Champions League and a Brewers Fair with a £7 sirloin steak is fucking depressing, man. Was it all you could drink coffee with and all that?
Was there a Geordie guy you kept coming up to you? Wait, Mr. Steve Lake. I've got you a nice cup of beans with a sausage. You never had a cup of beans and a sausage?
Partridge towers, man. Anyway, Champions League football, right? We'll go through some. Do you want to do some selected games?
Let's talk about the fact that
we start off our own teams.
We start off your own teams.
Who's for an early kick-off?
We were up early on the Wednesday, and see, to be honest with you, that's 2 points dropped for us. Celtic were miles ahead of them, and I was really surprised, to be honest with you, watching Shakhtar coming off the back of that Leipzig result. So I wasn't holding out much hope for us on Wednesday, but we should have definitely have won.
I was filming that day on the Wednesday, so I went to Ibrox straight for work. Met the boys.
Did you go at the game?
Aye, met the boys there. I was sitting in the motor. I wasn't confident, right? Obviously playing Napoli, and my mate, as soon as I parked up at Ibrox, my mate just texted going, the only positive we can take for this is Ange's not going to beat Celtic for much longer, I don't think. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, they're winning 1-0 already and they're playing like fucking Man City. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
There was a lot of that. I did remember checking Twitter after they scored the first goal, and you were getting like journalists going, Celtic are going to go far in the Champions League. So they obviously must have been playing really well.
I don't think we'll get through this group, right? I don't think we'll get through it, but I think we'll go into the UEFA.
Double header against Leipzig, you've got to fancy that. You've got
at
to
home, definitely. We're a different.
You're the German expert.
I know. We're a different proposition away from home now.
Aye.
Strangely, we seem to score goals away from home now, so that was a big problem going back historically over the Champions League campaigns.
Your away record in Europe was honking.
Shocking, man, shocking. But I hope if we can get a point away, then I think we can deal with them at home, which would be no bad. You know what I mean? If you've got 5 points out of the 4 games, and the other teams like Leipzig could be out yet by that point. You know what I mean? So they've still got.
Do you guys play Leipzig at home first?
I'm no 100%.
So is your double header with Liverpool? Is that
no? Aye, we played them at home first because the night that you play Liverpool at Ibrox, I'm going to see Trainspotting in the town. The live show.
Oh, they play?
Aye, they play. Aye.
So that's how I know that we play them in the 17th October or something like that.
Do you know what, man? Leipzig, they've just Tedesco got his shot, didn't he, the manager? So who took care? Do you know?
I think he was one of the best managers in the land.
Did we no crack at Joe Glasgow?
No, it was a different one last week.
On the tiles last week, wasn't it?
He's out the tiles. Take him out for a night in the tiles. By the way, my platter's magic sometimes, I have to say.
I love it, and you're singing as well, I have to admit. It's quality.
Right, see, here's the thing, right? See if Ben turned around like to you now, we can't hear you, right? Going to come into that mic a wee bit more. Would you go and half about it?
No.
What was Ange doing? What was up with him?
Oh, I saw that.
I don't know, but
Can't
do you
tell
know
me
what?
what to do.
What was wrong with him? Because everybody said...
Had Ange for the tap end of Stevenson there.
What was up with him, but...
He was just pissed off, wasn't he?
Because the guy... Did you see it?
I saw it, and
The guy said to him, we can't really hear you properly, can you just lean forward to the mic?
but then also, but then at the same time, I was like, I can hear him.
I know, you could hear him perfectly.
But I don't know what was wrong with him, but I don't
At the
know.
end of the day, don't tell him what to do.
No, clearly don't.
Obviously.
Jake, what you're saying, but...
And then after it, he went, could you hear that all right?
Aye, he did, he said that. But see, the thing is, do you think that's what you're saying there, Jink? It was 2 points dropped and it was just a frustration.
Oh, he's raging.
Just getting a mic in your face
He's
after
raging.
the game, it's always going to be...
There's no doubt about it, he's raging.
Because I didn't see any Celtic game, so I was
But
sitting there and I'm watching myself, but I seen Giacomakis' chance at the end.
Aye, that was...
Do you know, I need to talk about this as well, because I know that you're going to go on a rant, you've already said
Oh,
that
aye,
you're
I'm
going to
going
go
on
on
a
a rant.
fucking rant, aye.
But I think I've lost patience with Maeda. See the amount of fucking chances that he misses.
How did you not do the David thing? Where the glasses?
Well, that's the thing.
I'm being serious, Ben. Like, his toe
Because
links,
it
his toe
does.
links, his eyes.
Could you imagine him with a set of leg? He'd look cool as fuck, wouldn't he, man? I've never seen a player in my life miss kick the ball as often.
Well, he had a chance against Real Madrid.
Real Madrid,
Aye.
that chance against that one against Shakhtar the other night was kind of like Gaza's against Germany. Remember?
Oh, slide it in.
aye,
You're on it,
But he's just
A
been that.
millisecond.
Aye, but see if that's Kyogo, it's a goal. And that's the difference, do you know what I mean?
How's it never Kyogo, but he's not getting played enough for, like, if you were a Celtic fan, is he?
Well,
Does he
he's starting pretty much every game.
Did he start at the week? Did he start
He
against
started
Shakhtar?
against
Did he took
Shakhtar.
half?
He had a right good chance in the first half. It was a great wee ball for O'Reilly through, and it was a top draw save for the goalie. I must
I
admit.
think the other boy's got a bit of player you're talking about off camera.
Haksabanovic,
Aye.
he looks good, man. But I don't like shoehorning him in,
To accommodate him and putting Jota out
putting
the right.
Jota in the right, because Jota is completely ineffective out in the right. And I think anybody that's listening that's a Celtic fan and watches the games will agree with that. The minute Jota changed over to the left, he ended up getting man of the match, and I had actually been like that to my mates on the group chat. Jota's having a fucking mare here. You know what I mean? But he ended up getting man of the match as soon as he changed him in his correct position.
Speaking of Jota, speaking of people having howlers and all that, I want to talk about Ryan Kent.
Mate, it's funny you say that. 53 games he's
Mate.
played and he's scored 2 goals.
Mate.
His shooting is absolutely, utterly
I'd be
fucking-
interested to find the assists for him as well.
And we are also
Here's-
supposed... I know you're probably going to get into it, but to lead you into it, it's been on my mind as well, and you're thinking, we've got a shooting coach in Roy Mackay. Is he not supposed to get the rub? I thought with him. Kent, for me, has been, in the last year,
Let's say this,
one of the
right?
most overrated players.
Aye, Ryan Kent's best season in the league is 10 goals in 37 games.
Right.
That was obviously the year.
What was
Well,
that, 2018?
55, I think.
Oh, was it? Right,
Aye.
right.
Fashion Sakala scored 9 last season in the
Wow.
league in 7 less games. But a few good European nights means he can't be criticised. Right? Somebody put that on Twitter, right? And I was just flagging that up.
I
But
see it. You need to say there, see that Fashion Sakala thing? Fashion Sakala's a striker. A striker,
No.
even if they're coming
I
off the
don't even
ball.
know.
No, Sakala plays in this. Sakala plays on the right. Sometimes it's in Kent's on the right, so it's kind of similar. Two of them
is
are
it?
playing- you don't.
I
play
always
up-
thought Sakala was a
no,
striker.
he plays out wide as well. Sakala.
He does.
But the thing is here, right? My mate was saying to us all night. See when Celtic play, you expect an assist for Jota or a goal at least, right, for him, right? Celtic pays 7 million for him. He pays 7 million for Kent, right? I'm looking at Ryan Kent, right, and I always used to. I think I was blinkered with the wee guy's work ethic. His work ethic's tremendous, right? Well, it was tremendous. But you're not paying 7 million for a wee guy just to put a shift in. You want to see numbers, you want to see results, you want to see this wee guy taking a player on. See any fullback worth their salt that he tries to take on now. See the first time he doesn't get by them, that's him. You don't see him again. See Juranovic, he's got his number marked like that. He's scared of Juranovic. See other fullbacks that are decent that he goes up against, he can't go by them. And then you sign Matondo, he can't go by anybody. Do you know what I mean? And then you're looking at it going, Ryan Kent, Rangers don't just divvy out 7 million on a player anymore, right? They spend that money on him. You at least want to see double figures in fucking goals continuously every season.
Look at Abada. We never
I
spent
know,
anything
mate,
like that on him.
Abada, Jota, there's fucking nothing Kyogo. It's like you're going, I know Kyogo's a bit...
But what happens because it's his head down because he wants
He's in
away.
a... Do you know what the problem is? He knows Nady's
He's
going to
too
take his
comfortable.
jersey. Nady's going to take his jersey.
he's too comfortable.
And then you look
but he's
at
not
the
going to
players-
get a move away.
No, and you look at the player, like he said, I bet he plays out his kid against Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? But then you're looking at it right and you're going, I'm looking at Rangers and I'm going, right, see players that are playing for us this season. They couldn't get a game last season in a team that lost the league, and we've had a transfer window and they're getting
I
a game
said
now.
that to you last week.
It's a fucking shambles,
It's,
man. Ross Wilson, man, I'm going, what he's doing there, I do not know. Because see that team now, see if you think you can get a Champions League game playing a fucking guy who, for me, is maybe a centre mid, playing at centre half. You've spent fucking 4 million on Ben Davies, you've spent 6 million on a Turkish left back.
Balogun, you get rid of Balogun.
That's what I was going to say as well. See that? Is it Yilmaz, the left back?
Yilmaz, aye.
What the fucking script? What's the script
Well,
there?
I mean, you could see we
Borna
had...
has been playing well. He's been playing
I bet
good.
is he been in the squads at Yilmaz?
He played against Queen of South. He was
Right.
on the bench the other night.
Aye, and he started against...
Queen of South.
No,
No, he started the league
No, he
game when
started the
Borna
league
was
game.
away. Remember when he was away to
but
Croatia?
he had only been
He
in...
lost a member of his family or something. Remember?
He had only been... Yilmaz... Was it
Remember, it
Yilmaz
was
you
just
call
on
him?
the
Red
tran-
fan,
I'm
Yilmaz.
sure he started against Kelly or something
It was
like
the
that.
transfer
Ibrox.
deadline day. Remember, everybody thought
He
that
started
Barisic was away.
I wasn't at that game. He started at Ibrox. aye.
But you're right, it's like the money that we've spent on these players and we still revert to the kind of... I mean, there's not much of a difference between that side that started the other night.
Well, this is another one I put in my phone, man.
Got to the European
Do you know
final.
what I mean?
You're right, mate.
Well, no, but not even that, but it's just... It's you kind of thought at the end of last season, right, we're going to kind of drift out
Well,
Gerrard's...
there wasn't any new signings in the start lineup.
No, there's not.
Right, that's it, since Gerrard's first season, 34 players have been signed, but with 9 of the 11 starters dating from then, it was a 2018 squad trying to match 2022
That's what I mean.
ambitions the other night. That was it. Do you know what I mean? That says it all for me. With the recruitment is fucking shambolic. It's shambolic, man.
I think the biggest miss at Rangers now is your man that was Gerrard's right hand man.
Michael Beale.
Beale.
I think he
Just see QPR scored all night.
No.
Oh,
the
against
football they're playing is
Ben, did you see
unbelievable.
it? Against Millwall. Right foot. Oh, what a goal!
Honest
that
to God, man.
Was it
And-
Millwall?
See, I'm telling you this now. See if something happened. See if something happened, right? And Rangers says, right, let's cut our losses, get rid of Van Bronckhorst here. That's who I'd be going for.
Mate, that
He's too new in the job at QPR, but I know what you're saying. I reckon one day there's a good possibility he could come back, and I think a lot of people would want that.
I think obviously right now I'm not going to sit and people are the guys that's slagging Douglas Park, etc. Right? They've
Aye,
come
don't
in-
be slagging them, mate.
No, I'm not slagging them.
No, I got a motor in there once.
I'm not slagging them. What I'm saying, do you know what it looks like now? It looks like guys who support, who had Rangers at heart, and they've had a bit of money, they've come in, they've saved us, they've done a great job in saving us, but see right now, see the people that are in charge, it looks like it's just went stale and they don't really know how to progress it now. We need people to come in with a bit of ambition because they know it
I
looks...
don't know what. There's certainly something you can tell. There's an undercurrent.
Aye.
There's something going on,
Something alright.
and there's that way like because you get WhatsApp rumours. 99% of the time they're a lot of shite, but when there's persistent rumours that come through and they're the same sort of kind of idea that there's rumblings.
11 goals when they return in the last 3 games.
We've no scored in September.
No, my mate sent my Celtic mate Paul sent us a thing last night, and it's a screenshot.
Myself,
Right.
mate, as if you're allowed one.
It says Rangers loading, and underneath it September goal of the month. It's saying loading.
By the way, he's got a couple in Saturday,
Right,
surely.
here's the thing,
Who plays?
Grado, here's the
Dundee United.
thing, here's the thing, right? Dundee United tomorrow. Say we drop points tomorrow. What
Well,
do you do? Does Gio Stein a job?
I mean, I was giving it. It was such a weird result on Tuesday, wasn't it? Because we did play well for the first 60 minutes.
The sending half changed it.
Sending half changed it, but again, you're going. Jamie Sands, the centre half. There's been a few times where he's gave away. For me, he gives away too many fouls. James Sands, for me, isn't a centre half, and when he does play, he gets by. But for me, there's too many. I mean, he should have got sent half against Ross County. That the other night was a bit unlucky. But we need.
It was unlucky, but see, I think Lundstrom and him foul that boy. So I do, and he basically takes it there.
I don't really think you blame Sands for that.
No.
That sending off, that all came for a bad pass for Arfield. Arfield gave the ball away in the middle of the park and the boys just went bump right through it.
I think it's too. I thought Arfield had a good game.
Arfield did a very good game,
So
though.
He did. He was brilliant.
He's shooting his thing like he's shooting for outside the box.
He listens to the fucking
I know
podcast.
he does. But it's like you can't say anything bad about him. The referee, a wee special mention for him, man. He wouldn't look at a place in the fucking SPL. That guy was a shambles, man. An absolute shambles. Plus, this rule as well, right? You save the penalty, right? But the boys went too quick. So they get to retake the penalty?
Aye, because the minute they step into the box,
I know that, but how shite's that if you save the penalty?
But I think it's because it should be, my understanding of what it was,
see if it's one
whoever
of your
gets
team.
the advantage.
Aye, see if it's his, if it's your team that's went early, we should get the advantage then.
Taverniers went early as well, right? So say he gets in and gets that ball away, then it should be a retake.
Aye, but he didn't, and in Napoli boy
it makes no sense. But at the end of the day, it didn't really have any consequence because he saved the two.
They'll go far, I think.
I think so. They can see that front three. With the exception of Simeone, I thought Simeone was a bit ropey.
Because they're missing their main man who's done the hammy. The big boy up front that destroyed Liverpool.
See that Zielinski boy? Fuck me, man. What a player he is. You never seen the game, did you?
I did. No, but do you know what? Because I was in the Brewers Fair, I couldn't hear. I thought McGregor came off his line.
Right.
I thought McGregor came off his line.
It kind of did look like it a wee bit as well, but the boy on the right that scored the first goal, he scored the first goal. Wow, man.
What
is it, Pirelli or something?
I think so, aye. And the number 99 in the middle of the pitch, man, he's just a destroyer, man. He was brilliant. He was excellent. But I don't know if I could even see us getting any points in this group. Honestly, I don't.
It's looking that way, innit?
You've got a double header against Liverpool. You still need to go to Naples, and then you've got Ajax. So I don't know.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think these will get points off Ajax at Ibrox. Whether it's 1 or 3, I think these will get points off Ajax.
Do you think you will go into Europa, you said?
I think we'll go into the Europa.
I miss the Europa League, man.
That's your tournament, mate.
And then you've got the BT adverts. Thursday nights, Europa nights. Oh, it's like fucking 80s hair music all over again.
A couple of other wee results back to talk about. Two teams I love dearly. AC Milan getting 3 points to the ball, beat Dynamo Zagreb. Rafael Leao again having a blinder, big Giroud banging them in, and the mighty Real Madrid beat the Leipzig 2-0. That's my two.
Do you know what I enjoy? Juventus getting turned over.
Aye, Benfica
2-1.
Benfica have won 12 games on the trot.
Have they? Do you know what we need to talk about as well?
What?
Potter.
Big fucking Haaland's goal.
Oh my God.
I think we need to talk about John Stones' goal or not?
See, I never seen it.
Oh my God, man, what a goal.
No, do you know what I liked about the Chelsea, after the Chelsea game? Apparently somebody said that was Graham Potter's first ever Champions League game, as in, being at it. He'd never been at a Champions League game. That was his first
game.
He
supports Rotherham or something like that.
You can tell he's pure suited, he was pure ready for the occasion, the black suit, he looked cracking.
It's a shame that he lost his job after the game.
Guys, you know what I want to talk about?
Club Brugge.
No, they get a right 3-0.
4-0
was it?
4-0 they beat Porto in Portugal.
Porto and the mugs at home. Liverpool beating Ajax 2-1 as well. They're back to winning ways. And a team, honest to God, Sporting Lisbon. You see this wee guy plays for Sporting Lisbon? Holy shit, man. He's like the next Messi, isn't he?
Yes, he's up there.
Did he used to play with Spurs as well? Edwards. Edwards, innit? So, you need to see this wee guy.
Aye.
This wee guy is incredible, man. They're on some running now, Lisbon as well. They're playing really well, don't they?
They were excellent in the Champions League.
It was like, it was kind of Maradona-esque, wasn't it? From the fucking famous game against England. He got the ball, skint about 3 or 4 players right through, done a wee 1-2, missed in the end, but the wee guy...
Marcus Edwards.
Aye.
23-year-old.
Is he English?
Aye, this boy's... Is he English?
He is English.
This boy's got
How have we never heard of this guy?
He used to play with Spurs, aye. Used to play with Spurs.
Then he's put them in the sword.
And then Spurs have went...
I think he's already getting linked with like a £50 million
back to Spurs?
Back to England after.
Jeez, he's going to go places, that wee guy. He looks dynamite. But let's talk about the fantasy football, guys.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
We're going for a shite, innit?
I deleted my fantasy football.
I can tell. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's go into the league. Top of the league, not a clue. Dianios.
How many points has he got?
He's got 189 points.
189 points. He's getting more than double mine.
Not a clue, 189 points. Last is RPFC, 33 points. He may have just joined though, so he's only had 1 week. Toe is sitting 44th in the league.
That's fucking
But
shocking.
Ben, that's not the worst of it in this room. Producer Ben, 55th with not even in triple figures yet. 95 points. Stephen Purden, myself, Grado's neighbour, because he's not in it. Myself, I've went up to 13th, had a very good week. My front three, who will always deliver in the Champions League, Mbappe, Haaland and Leao, they always deliver, right? But my wee 1-3 transfer, the boy, Mikhailo Mudryk, I seen everybody bump their gums about him, so I put him in, and he scored against Celtic. I just think that boy's going to be a player. I think he's going to go places. He is. They were talking about him last week. 30 million they rejected for him.
Really?
Because obviously he's going to light it up in the Champions League and he'll go for probably double that, do you know what I mean, in England. But where's it went wrong this week, Tom? Talk me through your team.
I would mention the players that I've brought in that scored against Rangers, but this show's only an hour long, so...
Who did you bring in?
I brought in the Kudus boy for Ajax. He's good. I brought in that Zielinski for...
Did he not score against Liverpool as well?
He did. That's 2 goals for him. I need to tell you, I've used my wild card.
Does it not... See when you say, I brought them in, have you brought them in after this game week?
After this game week.
Why are you making transfers now? Because they might get injured before the next game kicks off.
But listen, I need to get them in while they're cheap.
But it's not going to...
I know.
You're fucked up.
I know I have. I'm saying this, I tell you.
Ben, you better talk about your team. No.
I'm a complete and utter shambles. I've had Julian Weigl in my squad, thinking defensive, clean sheets, hard working midfielder. He's leaving in the squad for the Champions League, so that's fantastic. Gvardiol for Leipzig. I thought he's going to have a fucking belter. He's getting linked to moves to England. Leipzig aren't doing fantastic.
No.
I've just done a cameo. Can I go and do my cameo? I literally have had a request for a
I
cameo.
honestly thought that Lewandowski would have lit it up for Barca.
Did you see the Saturday match against
Well, he
Bayern?
scored a hat-trick in the first week.
Aye, but did you see the Saturday match
I've
against
not
Bayern?
I've not seen any of it, but apart from Celtic and Rangers.
Aye. But
And
anyway,
Haaland.
at the moment, I'm pushing on up there and I'm flying the flag for a Pint and Two Shots podcast. And you boys on there, yous are probably doing just as good as what Grado's did. Do you know what I mean? But
No, I'm doing better than him. He's not got any points.
See if is it too late for me?
No, you can join.
Is it too late for me to sign up?
No, you
No,
can
you
sign
can join
up.
anytime.
Does it cost then?
No.
no.
And do you put right?
No, mate, it's not Marvin Andrews
Would
interview.
you win? If you want to get sorted out with the highest quality kilt wear, kilts, tartan trousers, then you need to head to Slange in Glasgow. Slange not only do tartan kilts and tartan trousers, they've got their own brand of boxers. They're called the Lucky Jocks boxers. Check these out. For every Fitbit team, we've got Rangers, we've got Dundee United, Aberdeen, Hibs, Celtic, Heart of Midlothian, and of course, Partick Thistle. The Lucky Jocks boxer shorts. How comfy are they, Toe?
I'll tell you something right now. They're as comfy a boxer short as I've worn.
Absolutely.
Aye,
They're as comfy a boxer short as I've worn.
it's the comfiest box for sure. I'm one.
And listen to this, Lucky Jocks, they donate 20% of every profit that they make from the boxer shorts to the mental health charity, which is Scotland's mental health charity, SAMH. Use the code Pint or Two Shots for 10% off any Slange or Lucky Jocks products. More info is going to be found in the description, which is right here, Ben. Head on over to our social media, go to Instagram, go to the Pint Two Shots Instagram feed, and you'll get to see us modelling these tidy looking boxer shorts. And keep an eye on social media next week, because we are going to be giving you the chance to win some of these Lucky Jocks Fitbit Team's boxer shorts. That's Slange in Glasgow. Let's talk about Performance Tyres. They supply a wide range of high quality performance tyres at low prices. We now have 3 branches, the Performance Tyres, Anniesland, Ayr and Carmunnock. They cover all 4 parts of the Central Belt. Performance Tyres are the #1 supplier of all the major tyre brands. They are the #1 supplier for Lassa tyres in the Central Belt, but not only that, they provide all the major tyre brands: Pirelli, Hankook, Avon, Uniroyal, Yokohama, Continental and Goodyear, and many, many more. They provide for cars, 4x4s, light trucks and vans. They supply all-season tyres, winter tyres and run flat tyres for all seasons. They provide a professional tyre fitting service, and all the branches have up-to-the-minute fitting equipment to take care of those precious alloy wheels and provide the highest standard of computerised wheel balancing and accurate wheel alignment. Give them a call on 0141 954 9344, or you can click the link in the description. Welcome back to Pint and Two Shots. It's now time to play Who's the Dafty?
Who's the Dafty? Who's the Dafty? Who's the Dafty on the pod?
Plenty of emails coming in this week. Ross Sutherland guesses, is it
Ross
Ross Douglas?
Ross Owen?
Ross Sutherland. Ross Sutherland guessed wrong. That
Kiefer's there.
we also have...
Donald's grandson.
Wait till we double check here. Other people... Ross Sutherland has entered twice.
Jojo.
You're disqualified anyway, you would never have won. Stephen Dixon guesses, is the Dafty Brian McPhee? No, it's not
That's a
Brian
good shout,
McPhee.
though.
There's no salt and pepper in this podcast.
No salt and
Check.
pepper.
A Pint and Two Shots has received a message from John Wallace. John Wallace says, Alan Hutton, guys. No, you're wrong. Wait till we check here. Nicole Craig says Neil Lennon. Unfortunately, it's not Neil Lennon. Nicky Moore guesses Paul Hartley. It is not Paul Hartley. A message from Gary Miller. Is it Richard Foster? It is not Richard Foster.
You're just naming people that have been on another podcast, aren't they?
I know.
Do you know who I thought it was? And I've been told that I was wrong. Right.
Is this
Because
your
you
guess?
start,
No.
we need to stress that you don't know.
Nobody
No,
believes
no.
me when I say this.
Aye, by the way, nobody believes me either. Now, see if I'm lying to you, may a bolt of lightning come in and strike my arse right now? Live on camera.
Your
I
fucking
don't-
arse has been shooting out fucking bolts of lightning in
You're
this pond.
fucking rotten too.
Aye.
I'm sorry,
You need to go
I'm
see a
sorry.
doctor about that.
What about that meteor, by the way?
Oh, no, man, that's us.
Listen, I love a pizza as much as the next man, but... This is a football podcast, Grado. That's the name of it.
Aye, anyway.
Graham Fabiani, man.
That's it. Now, what were we talking about again? Oh, aye, who's the Dafty?
Who's the Dafty? So
Is this your guess for this week?
Right, so, no, it's not my guess, but it's one that we can strike off the list because people have guessed it. And it's no Kirk Broadfoot. Alright?
Told we sitting when you were doing the stair with Ben, he's like, I know who the dafty is. How's that? Who? And he's like, Kirk Broadfoot. Because I don't know what it is, but I know a lot of people on Twitter now that have said Kirk Broadfoot and...
Aye, it's not. There was another name that we were getting last week. Bo Malcolm was another
Malcolm.
name. It's not Bo Malcolm.
Too obvious.
Far too obvious, man. You need to think outside the box.
The first clue would have been a driving ice cream van.
Aye, aye.
Well, that would have given it away right away. Wouldn't
Aye.
it?
Well, it would have been him or fucking Mr. Whippy.
You finished?
Aye.
So let's play this week's clue for
I'm not
who's
playing.
the Dafty.
I'm not playing this week, fuck you.
I have only ever played in the UK.
Oh, I've never played in the UK.
Oh.
So it's getting spicier now, do you know what I mean? That kind of thing we suit a lot of players.
Aye.
I've only ever played in the UK, so straight away, it's not Aidan McGeady.
It's no Chris Boyd.
It's no Sebastian Rosenthal.
It's not anybody that's played international football.
Well, I don't know if he said that.
He said, I've not played
He
in
only
the
said,
UK.
he says, I've only ever played in the UK.
I've only ever played in the UK.
Domestically.
Oh, how, is it domestically?
Right, so he's
Right.
played for a team in Europe.
Who knows? That's the only clue that he's getting away this week. So you might take a wee go.
I've only ever played in the UK.
What was it doing?
Doesn't it?
Gary McAllister. No.
Oh, is it? No? Were you just burping there?
That was a Grado burp.
Aye, because you went Gary McAllister went,
It's not Gary McAllister.
oh! Let me think.
Let's play it one more time, Ben, for the listeners at home.
Who was that Rangers
I
sub
have
goalie?
only ever played in the UK.
Colin Scott, Billy Thompson, Andy Dibble.
No, the one that's a legend. Remember, he's a cult legend.
Oh, Andy Firth.
Is that him?
No, don't worry about it. You want to take a guess? Andy Firth, you?
I'll... Gordon Jury.
Right, okay.
Fucking Gordon Jury.
That's wrong. So, here's the deal. If you think that you know the answer to Who's the Dafty, then you need to go to the Pint and Two Shots website, which is pint2shots.co.uk. And here's the deal. If you win a PS5. A PS5 donated by none other than G4 Claims, the podcast studio here in Wishaw. If you have an accident, then all you do is you go to G4 Claims, the call and the team, they'll sort you out.
Not only do you win a PS5,
Oh, fuck, right.
no,
Aye.
you're winning a controller kindly donated by me
Yep.
and a copy of the new FIFA, which is coming out
Today? Out today?
Is it
FIFA?
today?
Was it not you said that? in the
No,
group?
I said it's coming out. It's towards the
It'll
end
go
of the
out
month.
shortly.
So you're getting FIFA 23. You're getting an extra controller. You're getting a doll from Grado,
Here's
and
the
I
deal.
think Grado should maybe throw in like
By
another
the
game
way,
of your choice.
I'll tell you this now, right? Grado put a video into the group chat the other day, a wee Perry playing with one of these dolls. She's not even old enough to have a fucking guess on this.
Right, no, here's the deal. There is a slight issue with this Grado, though.
Right, well, I'll tell you something now. See if you cannot provide this Grado doll, you're giving away one of your singlets.
Well, no, here's the deal. I'll probably be able to take the one off Perry, so it's going to come out without the wrapper.
Oh, I can't take it.
And it's fucking chewed and all that. It's got
I know,
Wayne
man.
slabber all over it.
I think what
They've sold really well since
I
that.
th-
Grado.bigcartel.com for other autographs and hats.
I think what you should donate, if this person is getting the PlayStation, the controller, FIFA, I think you should donate another game of their choice.
How much does that cost?
Put 70 bar.
Fuck's sake.
I'm going to give them that voucher you got me.
Aye, listen, and if you win as well, Oxen Tail voucher, £70.
Oxen Finch.
Oxen Finch, whatever. No, I'll throw in a computer game as well.
Aye. So there you go, a PS5, FIFA 23, an extra controller, and another game of your choice, kindly donated by Grado.
Not just that. If you win, you get to come into the studio and play, Stephen, me, or Grado.
No. A PlayStation 5,
right.
An extra controller, a game of FIFA, a game of your choice from Grado. You get to play Grado in the studio, you get to play Toll in the studio, and you get to get pumped at it half me in the studio, because I will be aimed at FIFA.
Listen, that's a fucking good gift package here. That's a good prize package.
Aye.
And you know what? Good luck to whoever gets it right, because you might be on cloud 9 having won your PlayStation, but wait till I get a fucking hoodie at FIFA, boy.
He's shite at it, man.
Pint 2 Shots.co.uk. So, normal football is back this weekend. The domestic will return. Hibs at home to Aberdeen. That kicks off Saturday.
Remember how big a game that used to be?
Hibs and Aberdeen. I think you're looking at it now, aren't you, man? You're going, Aberdeen should do them, shouldn't they? Easter Road,
You know my
Road.
feelings about Aberdeen this season.
Nah, you're a big fan.
Aye.
You're a big fan.
I'm enjoying them.
Aye.
I'm enjoying watching them. They're a good side to watch as well.
What's that boy's name that's banging him in?
Majowski.
Oh,
Aye. He's a player, man.
he is good. And was that him that was in the Real Madrid end? No, the Real Madrid. He was in the Real Madrid, wasn't he? And he had a half and half scarf.
Aye.
Did you see that?
He was in the Real Madrid end at the Celtic game,
Did you
wasn't
know
he?
this?
I fucking hate that cunt.
No, but he had a half and half scarf.
Aye, the half and half.
Oh, did he? I hate half of that cunt. No, but he's on fire, man. He's really... I see him... He's the sort of striker that I see getting a move to Celtic or Rangers. Yeah, I know that sounds patronising.
No.
But remember, like, back in the day, when...
Canija.
Nacho Novo, Canija, stuff like that.
Aye.
Fucking Scott McDonald and stuff like that. He's one of the players that I can see going to one end of the old firm.
Aye. Thing is, if it's no
One end of
patronising...
Glasgow Derby, I mean.
Oh. It's not...
It's the first time you've done that in this podcast.
No, fucking drop my cover there.
It's only took you something.
The thing is, man, you're going like that. If a player, it's no patronising. So if a player comes to Aberdeen, Hearts, Dundee United, whatever, they're going to go, I want to get moved to Rangers or Celtic.
Aye, that's probably the back of their minds, the company stadiums.
exactly.
Or fucking Scunthorpe or something like that.
Aye.
I want a big move into the second division in England.
But it is true, but...
I know.
So what we got? Me Hibs and Aberdeen.
Draw.
Aberdeen.
Draw. And then we head on over to the Macaroni Arena. Livingston will play Kilmarnock at home.
Livy win.
I'm going for Livingston to win as
I'm
well.
going to say draw. I think Kilmarnock haven't been getting the results they deserve recently. They've been playing decent, and Livingston have been shite the past few weeks. So I'm going to say a draw here.
Did Livy not get a result against Hibs?
No, but remember Hingway fucked them 5-0 or something.
Aye, they get hammered off.
For those. Rangers at home to Dundee United. It's always a tough game against Dundee United.
Any game's a tough game for us, isn't it?
Any game is a tough game.
We need to win. I said it earlier on in the pod. I think if we don't get anything less than 3 points, it's curtains.
He's out.
It's curtains.
Well, aye.
It's
aye.
not going to be, but...
No.
It's not going to be, but...
No, because Rangers are going to win by at least 2 goals.
Think so?
Aye.
Aye. Who are you saying, Grado?
Well, I want to see Morelos and Cholak play.
Together.
I do.
Just doesn't fit the system, but doesn't it?
Well, make it fit.
I know, you're right, mate. You're right.
Hear
Make it
that
fit.
one? You hear that one, so fucking make it fit.
Make
I'll
it
tell
fit.
you something, Gio. I'll tell you something right now.
No, but see, what,
You make it fit.
Aye. I'm in hospitality tomorrow, man, so I really want it to be a good day.
because I mean, we can.
Well, if it's not going your way by half time, just fire up to the dam. You're fucking mad with it.
that kind of idea is what I've just said there. It's like this is if I'm playing FIFA or something. Innit? Just stick on 2 strikers as if it's easy as that, innit? It's kinda...
Aye, you're one of the ones that presses L2 and moves your attacking hang all the way up.
That's what I mean. Just playing 2 strikers. St John's versus Ross County.
Oh, I'm going to go with a draw for that one. That's got a draw or error.
I'm going to go for Ross County to win 2-0.
I'm going to say St Johnstone, so we've all went for a different one on that one.
Mm-hmm.
On the Sunday, St Mirren are home to Celtic. It's live in Sky.
Get your calculator out, boys.
What was it you said before the games get called off? Who were they going to absolutely obliterate?
Oh, it was going to be a capitulation by...
Aye.
Who were we playing again?
We were
Livingston.
We were away to Aberdeen. So I'm going to say... Celtic might sneak that one.
I feel right.
They might sneak it.
I think by the end of the season, that you could be wearing the old fucking Celtic boxers to me.
What you think?
I think Celtic will win 1-0.
1-0?
Yes. And it'll be a dog of the fair.
Really?
Aye, there's just something about Love Street. It gives me the book a wee bit.
Aye. Would you agree though? Aye, Celtic.
I think so too. Aye.
They're due a win.
Aye.
Do a performance with them.
Aye.
Motherwell versus Hearts, also on Sunday. Hearts got a good result last night. Who were they playing? RSK or SPV or something? What was it?
TSB.
No, who was it?
PTO.
EBT.
Yes!
EBT. RFS it was.
RFS.
They shanked on penalty, wasn't it? Aye.
Yep.
They won 1-0. It's a good result for them.
2-0, aye. 2-0. Aye, they scored with 5 minutes
But
to go.
let's see how they go on if they're playing Thursday and then playing Sunday. You know,
I'll tell you what, but they're second in that group.
I know. Because
And that-
Fiorentina gets scalped again, didn't they?
Absolutely. That Besiktas sport.
Istanbul Besiktas.
Aye. Baking soda.
aye, and Motherwell alright as well.
I don't think... playing on a Thursday and a Sunday is obviously new to Hearts, and I think Fir Park is a place you really don't want to be going to after a game on a Thursday.
Because did we know always struggle? Because there was a few times we played and then we went to Fir Park.
Aye. I would say I'm going to go with Motherwell victory.
I'm going to go for Motherwell as well.
Motherwell victory for you, too. I think so.
It's a full house.
Hamill's got them playing well as well.
Aye, Stevie Hamill's done well.
That is the roundup of the week. Obviously, be good to see Fitba back on the telly. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself this week. Toe, Bob, enjoy your weekends. Enjoy the football at home. Get subscribing, liking, sharing, tweeting, the full lot.
Remember, and enter the competition.
We've got a new sponsor, Slange, what I've mentioned before, to win those lucky jocks, boxer shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you next week.